Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Joanna and I'm so glad you're here today. In today's video, we're working on reducing tension in and around the lower back and mid back area. It will work particularly well after a full day of working, standing or sitting, or if you just want to feel better, feel more energized. This sequence is for you. It's super short. So let's get to it. So we're going to start lying down today, and I want you to grab a block or a cushion. So if you don't have a block, grab a cushion and that's fine too. But if you want to get a pair of blocks, I popped a few links below in the description. So go ahead and grab yours for our next practice. They're very, very handy, especially for beginners. All right, so grab your block, lie down on your back, and pop the block underneath your tailbone. So breathe in, keep your knees bent, and as you breathe out, rest your tailbone on the block, and that should already feel amazing. So you should feel there's no pressure in the lower back at all. Your hips are elevated, and there's that softness or weightless feeling in your lower back. It's absolutely gorgeous. So once you're there, just tune into your breath. Feel free to close your eyes. You can keep your eyes open, whatever works. Place right hand onto your belly, left hand onto your chest. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, allow your body just to sink into this position. So your hips are sinking in towards the block or a cushion, your shoulders in towards the mat. Your feet are relaxing on the mat, and you're bringing your attention inward to your breath. Breathing in deeply into your belly, breathing out and relaxing. Now start to deepen your breath. And with each out breath, you should feel less and less pressure on your lower back. Do 2 more breaths. This time you exhale nicely through your mouth. So let's breathe in deep as you can. And breathe out through your mouth. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Now blink your eyes open. And from here, gently take away your block or cushion from underneath your body and pop your block or cushion to the side. Just let it stay there. Now from here, bring your right knee in towards your chest. Interlace your fingers and wrap your hands around your shin, around your knee, or underneath your knee rather. Breathe in. As you breathe out, pull onto your leg gently, but at the same time allow your shoulders, your head to relax on the mat and your tailbone to draw towards the mat. So make sure your tailbone isn't lifted. And again, just relax into this position, relax into this lovely, lovely stretch. Feel free to stay here. As you can, send your left leg long, and if this is too much, just stay with your knee bent, and that's fine too. Now when you're ready, take your left hand and place it just outside your right knee. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, push that left or right knee over to the left side, keeping right shoulder grounded and right arm just beside your body, beside the mat. You can cactus your arm or just stretch it out to the side. Now your knee doesn't have to touch the floor, touch the mat. You can make use of your block and place it underneath that knee for a little bit of support. And can you look towards that right arm? And again, just relax into this position as much as you can, using your breath. With each out breath, allow your body just to sink into this lovely, lovely stretch. And when you're ready, slowly come back and pop your right foot on the mat. We're going to switch sides. So take your left knee, interlace your fingers, bring your left knee towards your chest. Draw your tailbone towards the mat, your shoulders, your head relaxed on the mat. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, pull into that knee gently, but at the same time, drive your tailbone towards the mat. You really should feel that lovely, lovely length across your back, your hips, your glutes. And again, feel free to set that right leg long. But again, if this is too much, come back to your previous position. And when you're ready, take your right hand this time, pop it just outside your left knee. Left arm reaches to the side or stretches to the side. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, send that left knee over to the right side. And again, make sure you're not lifting your left shoulder. Keep it grounded and feel free to grab your block or grab your cushion if it's tall enough, depending. Place it underneath your knee for a little bit of support. Again, especially if you've been sitting all day or standing all day, it's important that you take your time, you don't force it, you don't push into any of the poses we're doing today. So be patient with your body and just use your breath. All right, and slowly come back to the center. Bring both knees to your chest. This time, wrap your arms around your legs. Lift your head, shoulders and shoulder blades off the mat. Bring your forehead towards your knees. Beautiful. Giving yourself a lovely, lovely hug. And from here, we're going to start rocking back and forth. And when you're ready, rock yourself up into a seated position. We're going to switch into an all fours. So a tabletop position, wrists below your shoulders, knees under hips. Place the tops of your feet on the mat. We're going to do a few cat to cow. So breathe in, drop your belly button down towards the mat. Shine your chest forwards. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone under. Breathe in, come again. And exhale. And one more. And exhale. And slowly come back into a flat back position. Tuck your toes under, breathe in and send your hips back. As you breathe out, send your hips up into your downward facing dog. So pedal out your feet. Just do whatever you feel your body needs at the minute. Very good. Now from here, find stillness, back nice and straight. And then when you're ready, pivot your feet to the right. So your toes facing to the left, and bend your knees and send your hips towards your right heel. Come back into downward dog. So let's try on the other side. Pivot your feet to the left, bend your knees and send your hips down towards your heels. Send them up and pivot back to downward dog. Let's do one more on each side. Pivot to the right, send your hips down and back. Last one. Pivot to the left, send your hips down and back, up, downward dog. Well done. Now breathe in, bend both knees, look in between your hands, step your right foot forwards, right in between your hands, breathe in into high lunge, nice and tall, and breathe out, warrior two. Front knee directly above your ankle, back leg nice and straight, stack your shoulders over your hips. Now breathe in, reach forwards, flip your palm and reverse your warrior. So really should feel that lovely, lovely stretch across the side body. And breathe out, windmill your hands, frame your front foot, step back, downward dog. And let's take it to the other side, bend both knees, look in between your hands, step your left foot forwards this time, breathe in, high lunge, breathe out, sink low. Breathe in, Breathe out, warrior two. Front knee directly above your ankle, back leg is straight. Can you sink a little bit deeper? Now breathe and reach forward, flip your palm and reverse your warrior. Frame your front foot, step back, downward dog. Beautiful. Now from here, bend both knees, step your right foot forwards, left foot forwards, forward fold. Bring your legs, thighs, knees together. Keep your knees slightly bent. Wrap your arms around your legs nicely. Breathe in. As you breathe out, give yourself another lovely, lovely hug. And bring yourself closer and closer to your legs. And when you're ready, release your arms, your hands, fingertips on the mat. You can keep your knees slightly bent. As you can, straighten your legs a little bit more. Very good. Now breathe in, bend both knees. Send your hips low and reach your arms overhead into your chair pose. As you breathe out, can you sink a little bit deeper and look up if you can. Beautiful. Now bring your hands heart center. Sink a little bit deeper. Rotate to the left. Bring your right elbow towards the outside of your left thigh, left knee. Pressing your hands together, pressing your elbow against your thigh. Rotate your body nicely. Look towards that left side, or can you look up? Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful. Slowly come back into chair, reaching your arms overhead. Sink a little bit deeper. Look up if you can. And bring your hands heart center. And let's bring it to the other side. Left elbow outside your right thigh, right knee. Can you look up? Double check that your knees are aligned. And slowly come back. Hands heart center. Reach your arms overhead, then stand up tall. Breathe in. Breathe out. Send your hips slightly forwards. This time your legs are nice and straight. And we're going to open through your chest and tilt back slightly. So it's a mini back bend. Inhale. Come back to the top. Stay here. Now we're going to go one more time. Breathe in. As you breathe in, imagine you're really lengthening through your spine. So standing taller and taller. And as you exhale, tilt back. And inhale, slowly come back. Exhale, forward fold. And step your right leg back, left leg back, downward dog. And slowly drop your knees onto the mat. Sit back into your child's pose. Well done. Relax your forehead on the mat or on the block. From here, walk your hands over to one side of the mat. Relaxing your chest towards the mat. And walk over to the other side of the mat. Slowly come back center and slowly sit on up. We're going to switch into a seated, cross-legged position. So an easy sit, a comfortable seated position. Feel free to elevate your hips on your cushion or on a block. Sit up nice and tall. Straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back and down. Reach your arms up and overhead. Inhale again to lengthen. As you exhale, right hand down just beside your hip. Left arm reaches up and over. Keep your chest lifted. Imagine as if someone is pulling onto your fingers. Now from here, reach your left fingertips diagonal line to the front, so kind of across, feeling maybe more of your lats and lower back, stretching here, and from here, reach your left fingertips towards the front, towards me, reach, and slowly circle around, bring your right arm up, left hand reaches down towards the mat, right arm up and over. Again, feel that lovely stretch across the side body. Again, open through your chest. And reach your right fingertips, diagonal line, kind of across. Breathe in. And reach towards me. And circle around, breathe both arms up tall. And bring your hands heart center. You can close your eyes. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me today. Well done for showing up on your mat, for making the time for yourself, and for bringing all that amazing energy. I hope you have generated even more energy during your practice. So please share it with whoever needs it the most. Maybe it's you, maybe it's your loved one. Now when you're ready, blink your eyes open. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. You are amazing. Well done. If you enjoy my content, please hit that subscribe button to follow for more amazing videos if you haven't done so already. And if you have, I'll see you in my next video next week. Thank you so much. Keep practicing. Namaste.